Now nim we no. So this is it. As we speak, pursuant to the judgment of the High Court, which was served on the Speaker and the Parliament. Speaker and so acting based on the Constitution and the standing order. And we declare seat vacant.
Yes.
Obian for Speaker go do. But you follow. The seat as ye can say a vacant.
Pursuant to the High Court decision.
Because of course, as a Speaker, inya be prompting now or they be declare and no based on that judgment we declare vacant. And as we speak, the seat is vacant and Mr. Nyindam knows it. What happens beyond that? Because of course, the Speaker can only inform the Electoral Commission that the seat is vacant. Proceed. But in proceeding, Electoral Commission gravity I can't use 30 days.
I have Phoenix Media. Now, I was saying, Emra, ye story be ma say. I say Supreme Court's Kwaku transe say empokra no Kpandai rerun election na nanka High Court say onka omo nkonkoye no omo ahote election no say omo ntwentwen so na empokra no election no en suspending na afi yen kan nsem ba ko mienu bi emfiri ho ansana say empokra no Supreme Court emakwan na omo the year date and afi so no mashe yisi no say omo konkoye da round election Kpandai. Now obi we say na Supreme Court did that verdict we the buy ye nyina ye nim said Kpandai sit no ade say ensense bebre eba ho ema che say NDC candidate no I feel say then ye yisi no atra ne fa ho die so ena fe so ekwan omode ne fa so ena omokwan ekwan omofa so kan abato no na ense emfata enti no ofie say ya try ne fa ho die so enti ne be ya anka High Court no enso enhwe na nkomo kan asem emfa ema asem no kopiem ewo High Court meche tamale High Court ema High Court ehye yisi say omonhwe no omonye rerun election Kpandai. Now, I know the MPP for the feel say High Court in some now more canon or money MP no end in year. Then because of that, you know, yes sir Empokrano or Multimedia Asempa Supreme Court. Now, Asempa Supreme Court, Supreme Court so or haughty that rerun election, yes sir Koso done by and I say Kpandai no. Now, after some way, you know, Ebabeto Jano. Asembia me babeka shocking. The thing make us say shocking is Akwetia MP. Akwetia MP. Lawyer Bernard Bedu. Lawyer Bernard Bedu announcing election by election or winning, you know. Also NDC ni and lawyer also. The man and also lawyer. And after so or say MP Parliament. The man Akwetia. And so honum. Now lawyer Bernard Bedua or lawyer no say NDC MP no ese obone nsem edema easy and asem program Supreme Court Mr. Supreme Court wabone nsem de ma Supreme Court hotel election ese nke baso Kpandai no na no ne amanfo bi ka say na papa ipo who ye NDC ni city Kpandai city yes in some ho yankoye election nanka ye baba jidia kan ye de duduwe ho na wo NDC ni MP awo parliament ye hia nipa dom ewo parliament wo no na ye ka bibia yetimi aye no wo mom asa akotena TV so anasa radio so bo Supreme Court abaso said justice anasa mpokra no Ekwaya Supreme Court afaso this way no perfect kama the anai means wo lawyer honorable lawyer mama kan say honorable lawyer Bernard Bedu no kra no and then say so ye BP ni o na no lawyer say debi or ye NDC ni that doesn't mean say no kra no wa won't minka so kan no kra if we say eniama bi wo ho na ye wo man gan mu a ye for a political spectacles no enfanton chain na yanka reality yanka facts no abusia Yankote lawyer Honorable Bernard Bedu, NDC MP Ewa Kwetiano, and some or the Abetu Ijano.
The decision to even suspend whichever word I will use to suspend the EC from proceeding, you know. Obibaka said Mr. Daniel no should have been heard. But you see, this is a policy court.
Sure.
Or she won't say no. As I saw Shena status quo no. Or because yes, Bema 13th no crowd will be useless because there is election here 30th. I salute them. Me cause me NDC need to be better have be hypocrite say I salute them for that. And I am aware and I know say the lawyers also have welcomed it. The only choice simple. The Supreme Court says stop. That is the Supreme Court of the Republic. I'm not even too sure say it was a majority decision. It was unanimous. Yes.
Yeah, unanimous.
And it goes without saying. Sana say. Inti ya doma say. Omon koso ma justice system ninye say ya. Ubika irrespective of who sucks God. And fa honi baby a ofini ya penny resetting aban papa ba obi. Baby ya resetting.
My Deputy Director of Elections said we need a good riddance because at least a mamo quine now to go and campaign well.
Oh yes.
MPP for defeat, no, and a court na postpone amount.
No, you see, it will surely come, but yemfa emra kwan so. Eno na GDC egusi. On says as to said decision no means say I disagree.
Yes,
because you see, no to me, because no court has vacated the orders of the High Court. No, as we speak, there is still the High Court decision. This is not a stay of execution because a stay of execution application should be on notice.
Yes,
and that is what you have filed in the High Court first. And you repeat. And on the Supreme Court, it had to do with the election, which we agree. But and then when you have said, I'll say.
As can go back to
there be remember humpo or say as I say for Kpandai for your representation.
Yes.
Kroi.
Adom.
Obi. You kroi.
Obeka na.
You kroi na reho. Me say okwa obeba. Okwa obeba. Few weeks no as so your representation. Onyame nhyira buemfo. Onyankopon nhyira om kroi mu Supreme Court na make a choice some sisi kroi mu pen. They never had it in the entire the eighth parliament.
But it's been said, sir, the application to the Supreme Court in the Guam constituency matter, no. It was couched as a human rights action. The court ordered them to go back to the High Court because High Court and a original jurisdiction on human rights.
That could one day near Upa Mekasa.
Near discuss a
so per se a coha.
We are sure.
Oh, Obi. Now, the Obe said me thought.
Okay, to
the Sala Sebno. A dark day.
Okay.
Days, a Magana, a dark period. Yeah, democracy.
We'll deal with
na frame.
Yeah.
Now they obey. Now nim we no. So this is it. As we speak, pursuant to the judgment of the High Court, which was served on the Speaker and the Parliament. Speaker and so acting based on the Constitution and the standing order. And we declare seat vacant.
Yes.
Obian for Speaker go do. But who follow? The seat as say vacant.
Pursuant to the High Court
decision. Because of course, as a Speaker, BB prompting now, they be declare. And no based on that judgment, we declare vacant. And as we speak, the seat is vacant, and Mr. Nyindam knows it. What happens beyond that? Because of course, the Speaker can only inform the Electoral Commission that the seat is vacant. Proceed. But in proceeding, Electoral Commission I can't use 30 days. They would explain why. And of course, if you even count the day the judgment was given to 30th now, 30 days per paper. So I tell you, I say because they are also almost 2 million more quite so it is even easy for one reason or the other. And I say act of God be crab by and may postpone in the idea. It doesn't mean that anybody has vacated
the decision
of the High Court. I must speak counsel. be acting on constitutional requirements says so declare seat in vacant no a different crap.
But in law we talk necessary implications.
No, it doesn't apply.
By necessary implications.
No, it doesn't apply here.
The
Supreme Court said Electoral Commission don't proceed with the election. The Supreme Court we've done interpretation. Yeah. The Supreme Court did not say anything with regards to the vacancy of the seat.
Abusa wayne sama lawyer Bernard Bedu Ababeka and what was a papa ne sama okano. He is really making sense. Ewan samna okano emu. Na what the political affiliation spectacle not to change and we face reality on the grounds and all kind of credo say oye NDC near that doesn't mean say yes or propaganda yes or kind of credo na Supreme Court in the end decision on the abano a perfect power now ore no and NDC MPP lawyer bako enso ebe kasaye edi fa the very data Supreme Court enso edi babetu igano ebusia yentie ensam no enso embra
na edi kan no on 1st December ye file a motion on notice for an order of certiorari invoking the supervisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court to quash the judgment that was delivered by the High Courts Tamale Commercial Division on 24th November 2024 entienu na edi kan na ye this ye file is a process no bailiff of the honorable court say omoko serve honorable Daniel Nsala Wakpal service no man ntimi anye enti no mo the certificate of non-service from from a northern region by I say after 3 consecutive attempts to serve o man ntimi an serve no enti although na enkane NSS court no ye ko movie that application for another of certiorari no and am say ya serve parliament ya serve electoral commission nanso so ye nya akwanya an serve the first interested party no na ehu be hia say ye file another ex parte motion for another of substituted service into that is the second process na ye file no and I toso miensa substituted service application because of developments na eba mu ayehu say yenya nipa no na ya serve no and Electoral Commission so the press statement aba say nyame Adom 30th of December omo be conduct run one serving nipa so a motion on notice untimi movie on echi ene ne count na hu be hia say in ye supplementary affidavit no yes court no for another to suspend
the election no na court ne granting
ene edi kan no court no grantee request to serve by substitution on the NDC parliamentary candidate for Kpandai, Honorable Daniel Nsala Wakpal. Into my direction, say ye bit my near man 9. Ye serve on the residence Kpandai ho, which he used to do the petition no. And then ye tosu me ye be serve Kpandai district court ye the courtary notice. And then ye tosu me and sanso so no ye Tamale northern region ho ye be ko Tamale high court Tamale na yakobo notice board and na ye toso 9 so ye the be send no WhatsApp and that is about the application no ex parte motion no for substituted service that was granted and the request no for suspension no is to the effect that say atemuafo no eja no moka say yensan bra on the next agenda date on the 13th even say omubua the substantive motion no in favor of Honorable Matinyinda Mumpa na say yakwa akoto aba on the 30th berenda the decision na say yachichire court nensa ebema effectively no decision na court no de beba enti no nti any stress say court no and suspend the rerun no and the effect of the suspension so they say unim say na already no ye the another motion or notice for stay of execution ako high court or Tamale
that's true
yes I file a notice of appeal enti ne person stay the judgment delivered by the court on 24 November 2024 but 2025 enti no say na Supreme Court no am grant your suspension omo kan niema mienu na edi nkan no omo say prima facie case we no ma application a yede aba no until that is established na etoso mienu nso so omo share the second interested party say on suspending all processes and activities and not be towards
the election.
Towards the election.
Second interested party in
electoral commission. Now electoral commission and lawyer for so. And also on suspending BBA until the final determination in the matter.
And I think what people then have asked and is what is the effect of that decision way and on whether Nyindam Besai holding a home as MP or not? What is the effect?
Effectiveness or go back to Parliament until the final determination of the case.
Are you sure?
Because effect no because edientina yekoya rerun. The rerun and I say letter Parliament ejina so electoral commission was to effect the judgment of the court.
Sure.
Suspending the rerun as ordered by the court say it should be done within 30 days. No, suspending it is except now the orders now Supreme Court na man a severe stay of execution.
But you would also know say suspending the rerun and yet automatically an arrest of the High Court's decision. The High Court decision delivered on 24th no still holds. That decision has not been
stayed the decision. It has stayed it. Because they say, no, what is the decision? The decision of the High Court was to the effect that all the 152 polling station results were trim.
Yes.
To the effect that Electoral Commission no monsanko rane in all 152 polling stations in 30 days.
Okay.
But and they say in 30 days no muntimin kotoaba na dey no muntimin kotoaba no omuntimin another decision of the court because the Supreme Court's suspension has stayed it.
The election.
It has stayed the decision.
The rerun.
Yeah, the rerun. The decision is to rerun. And the Supreme Court has stayed it. And
there was the decision and there was consequential orders. In the decision, no Bakone said Yindam should not hold himself up again as MP. The elections have been nullified. EC and sign rerunning in 30 days. EC took the move say ombe rerunning. Court ne say yen suspended. Supreme Court yen suspended rerun no. It doesn't mean say the court decision say Nyindam should not hold himself up as MP has been vacated. No.
By necessary implication of the Supreme Court's decision to suspend the rerun. My belief and say Honorable Matthew Nyindam can still go back to Parliament and go about his duties until such a time that a final decision can be made.
Can be made by the Supreme Court.
Because it's also in the interest of justice that the people of Kpandai should not have representation because there is a protracted litigation. I'm not saying this will be protracted, but they should at any point in time, the people who have gone to queue on 7 December 2024 to elect their representative, they should not be denied the opportunity because of ongoing legal processes. Nyame Adom na say motion Supreme Court no bua na atemuafo no de omano asemoba whether unanimously or by majority decision almost a direction we ne yenkwa yenyina with our fidelity to the law obia besom ama ni ombeka se yenye bia na yakoye but say na make say ne de say Supreme Court and suspended. Now, say it does not have any effect on. It shouldn't. It should prevent Honorable Martin Nyindam from representing the people of Kpandai. Effectively, you are saying you want to leave the seat vacant without until say Assembly without representation, and reasonably and by necessary implication, the suspension is serving as a stay of execution of the judgment of the court.
We know, sir, a specific application to the High Court for a stay of execution.
No, correct.
Court needs the decision on that beba Thursday, which is Thursday. For example, say Thursday court need decision ba. Na court need dismisses some application na. What does it mean? In the face of
or dismiss in the face of the
Supreme
orders
Court,
of the Supreme Court, and it has already stayed the process. And you don't say High Court no can say I won't stay. EC should go ahead and conduct the rerun.
No, the High Court cannot say that.
So that's why I'm telling you that by necessary implication, the in the interest of justice, the Supreme Court, even if we did not pray for, would make consequential orders.
Yes.
Because it's also a policy court. They will look out for the best interests of the country in the matter, and then exercise the discretion to make such orders. And to Thursday, with respect to the honorable courts, Mijidi say orders be a high court no ebema in that ruling no so yebeti ne asomni age enkrata aba back to Accra, but I don't think that will oust the orders that have been given by the Supreme Court.
And someone a lawyer Bernard Bedu and after so MPP lawyer bako anas MPP ni ono so ye lawyer ono so na dwenkyere e de fa Supreme Court the section omo de ba say Kpandai election no yen suspend no e na yakwakote e de abana aha Phoenix Media mess also be subscribe to your YouTube channel na Facebook like your video no e de amame share ma foforo nya bi hwe na fifa comment bra e wo comment section.